The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I'm happy to report that the State of the Union and the state of our economy is strong.
That's a lot of nuts!
What I see is a path in which inflation is declining significantly and the economy is remaining strong.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
All should be medicated. Maybe that's the problem. They're medicated. It's unbelievable. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Unbelievable, the stuff they're talking about. They just won't tell the truth. And this morning, you notice this morning how the market was up? They're doing this every morning now. It's called the plunger team. And what they do every morning before the market opens, if the market closes down, like let's say if we close down 400 points today or 500, 700, it'd be up tomorrow morning. You'll say pre-market, positive, 85. After it closes, the day before, closes that night, when the market closes down 500, 600. It's happening all the time. And then during the day, when the market starts dropping back down, they do the same thing. The plunger team comes in, props the market back up. It's amazing to watch this happen, especially today. And this morning we were watching the market, and we saw early this morning pre-market, man, they were pushing those yields. I mean, they were doing everything they could, okay, to get these yields down. Get these yields down this morning to try to push the market up. I mean, and you know what they're doing. They're going buying stocks and index futures, and you could see it. And then all of a sudden, we were up about 300 points, whatever it was, and then it turned right around. And now then the yield goes up, the market comes down. I mean, all you got to do, you don't have to ask anybody, what is the market going to do today? Just put up the 10-year Treasury yield and follow it. And you know exactly what the market's going to do. So, again, it's easy to do. You don't have to ask anybody. And today was just so beautiful watching that thing. You knew from minute to minute what the market was going to do. I mean, it's crazy what they're doing. They're manipulating this market. And again, they're coming out telling you, I just played the cuts. Everything's wonderful. Everything's wonderful. The economy's wonderful. Really? And I love the one where they tell us how savings is so strong. What? Are you nuts? Savings? Strong? What are they looking at? What are these people smoking? Unbelievable. How can that be? When the stock market dropped 38% started in November 2021, and then continued from January 2022, dropped 38%. Remember, everybody's talking about that October bottom, that October low. This is it. We're going to bounce right off of that. No, we're not. But as we dropped, we lost $8 trillion in savings. We used to have 32% of our disposable income as savings. It's 2.2%. But they must just think we're just so stupid. People are getting killed with their savings. They've been pulling money out of their savings. They don't have any savings left. They're going and they're refinancing their homes, and they're stopping that now. As I told you last week, what the banks are going to do. The banks now are going to really tighten up. When you go to get a loan, good luck. They're going to bring this housing market to a halt because they want to see it crash because it benefits them. You think, well, no, this doesn't benefit banks. Wait a minute, you got to understand, we have socialism in this country. There's two areas that we have socialism. Social Security is socialism. I talked about this last week. in banks. When banks stopped making money because sales stopped, because prices got too high, they created a bubble. They're the bubble creators. They made that happen because they had interest rates at 1.5%, 2%. Look what happened between 2020 and 2022. My God, I forgot what rates were, 1.5, something like that. Houses went up 40, 50%. Boom. Are you nuts? Now people are suffering. They're going to give all that back. But my point is for them to come out and say how the economy's doing good, it's never been better, everybody's strong, big savings, none of that is true. None of that is true. As I said, $8 trillion in savings, gone. Take a look at your 401k plan, down 23%. And that's why 401ks are the worst, the worst. They're evil. 401ks are set up so you always lose. How could you be down 23%? Easy. They don't allow you to make money when the market goes down. They don't switch your position. Now, they claim the managers of 401k are real bright people. They're the best. They're smart. They're going to manage your 401k. The company, the day you go to work for your company, oh, you want a 401k? Let's give you a 401k. Oh, and by the way, here's a list of stocks. Here's a list of, here, all these here. Pick one. Pick any group of stocks you want. We're going to put it right in there for you. Yeah, right, really. Yeah, you're going to really do well with a 401k. So when the 401k goes down 23, 25%, you shouldn't be losing money. The 401k, the guy they have managing your 401k, the team they have managing your 401k at your office, at your company, should be making money as it goes down because they should be shorting it. We short every day here when the market goes down. Look at our gold. If everyone was using our system, our Pro 2 color-coded chart, if you take a look at our gold stocks, take AU. Here's a great example, AU. Every one of our gang members, if they follow the triggers to tell you when to buy and when to sell, if they use their Pro 2 properly, they would have gotten in, which the majority did, about $15. And then we took our profits. We had a signal to take profits at $22. That's a 46% gain on that one stock. Then we sat back and waited to get a sell signal. Sure enough, all of a sudden on our color-coded chart, it turned red. It turned red at $19.81, and that was a sell signal. Everything lined up perfect for a sell signal. It turned red. Turned red. No other charts do this. Turned red. And it dropped from $19.81 to where it is today, $16.69. So that's 16% shorting it. Now, what did I say the gain was on the way up? What was it, Willie? So our members made 46%. Now remember, those are the members, if they followed our Pro 2 color-coded chart, followed what we teach them every day, how to use it, every day we train them. Here's how you use it. Here's how you use it. Somebody in the 5th grade could use it and make money. It's that easy. So why of that, what would you say, 41%? Of that 46%, why would you want to give it back? See, in a 401k, you give it back. So in a 401k, you would have gave back another 15, 20%. It's not going down. It's still going down. Why would they let you do that? 401ks are trash. They should be illegal. They should just switch your position like we teach our people every day. When your color-coded chart tells you the money is no longer going to go in AU, the stock, and the big institutions are pulling their money out, and the algorithms trigger, and it turns the candlesticks red, you just sell short. Easy. But they won't let you do that with a 401k. But they're telling you everything's great. Everything's great. Never been better. Biden said the other day. What are you, nuts? Hey, we'll be right back. That's all I got to say.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer Any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it. The other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Good investing means understanding how the stock market works.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, if you really want to make sense of this market, you can't be listening to the fake Business News Network. They will not tell you the truth. They're to get you excited, to make sure you go out and you're happy so you'll buy something. That's not what we do here at Phil's Gang. We give you the truth, the direction, and that's what you need. Listen to me on my radio show each day and also on my Rumble and YouTube channel podcast. philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I believe that every single human being with a laptop computer and an internet connection should be required to give trading at least a shot.
Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life.
I believe that every educated individual on planet Earth.
I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents.
Should do this. It's not for every single human being on Earth. I know this, but it's one of those things that you should try, because if you happen to get it right, if you happen to be one of the ones that this is for.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free.
What's in front of you is a life of incredible joy, freedom, and independence.
philsgang.com.
Welcome to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, they're talking about savings. Give me a break. What are they paying? 4.7%? 4.2%? Whatever the hell it is. Inflation, remember, real inflation is not 6.5%. That's a lie. When they tell you 6.5%, that is not the truth. Inflation is a minimum 12%. Real inflation. You know that, and I know that. But they're not going to tell you that. Wages are not keeping up with inflation. Even if you use the lie of 6.5% inflation, use that lie, wages are not keeping up. People are having one hell of a time buying stuff. I mean, they're cutting back. When you go to the store, how many people cut back? I mean, for Biden to say the economy has never been better, and this guy say, oh, look at savings. Boy, they're really good. No, they're not. That's why you got to learn how to sell short. I talk about this all the time. If you join our gang, you get the color-coded chart for 10 days free. There's no better chart. I developed that 22 years ago, that chart. It's never failed me or my members, if you use it correctly. All you need to do is every day follow us. We'll take our 6 stocks, either my portfolio or Steve's portfolio. Steve posts his portfolio every day. Say, here it is. Here's the stocks we're in, the 6 stocks we're in. He tells you exactly what to do with each stock based on the color-coded chart. 401ks are down 23%. What are you, nuts? Give me a break. Home sale. How can they say that the economy has never been better? That's what Biden says. And the people that come out from the White House, they're delusional. I mean, as I said, just look at your 401k. And as a worker, you're being paid a lot less when you account for everything that's going up. You are being paid less when you account for the rising cost of everything, from luxury items to staples. You know that. If things are so good, then how come the home sale cancellation, the highest, hitting new records? Boy, I told you this, homes, wow, they're going to crash. They're going to crash. We're going to have a housing crash that makes 2008 looks like nothing. Like nothing. Look at our earnings, down 5%, down to a 20-year low. You know what that means? Earnings. When you have earnings down this much, that means the big institutional investors, the big hedge funds, the big insurance companies, the biggest banks, they're not in there buying your stocks. They're not supporting your stocks because they're too overvalued. We are getting ready to hit the October low. And this is a fantastic thing for my gang because our color-coded chart, the stocks will turn red, just like our gold stocks. And by the way, remember, we made money on the way up on AU because it turned green. And the beautiful thing about the chart, when we got in around 14, 15 bucks, and on the way up to around 22 bucks, if it started to turn yellow, the candlesticks start turning, that's a warning that the institutions are now taking their money out. You don't have a chart that shows you that. There's no chart like that that shows, hey, it's coming out. The money's coming out. So take some profits, put in a stop, and then all day long, we work with you. So, I don't get where all these people are coming from, how great things are. Are you kidding me? Homes are just going to be a disaster. Earnings are a disaster. But he's saying the economy's never been better. I don't get that. We've got so low the affordability, like rent. Oh my God, people can't afford rent. They can't afford rent. Rents are going nuts. Crazy. And these landlords are getting insane. If you don't have a lease or a contract, They can boost you from $1,000 to $5,000 the next day. It's awful. What are they doing about that? Nothing. Unbelievable. 6% mortgage rate. Think about that for a minute. 6%. If you had a 30-year mortgage, let's say a home was at $500,000, which is about the median home price today, you're going to pay, instead of, remember, it was like 3.2%, 3%. Now you're at 6%. So let's say you buy a $500,000 home. That means the difference between 3% and 6%, that means you're going to pay an extra $200,000 for that house when you're done. $200,000. And people say, well, I'm not going to live in it that long. Well, all right. Then you're going to feel the pain in your interest payments. Your interest payments. You're going to have to cut back on something else to pay your interest payment, your monthly mortgage payment. So housing, the monthly payments right now are killing people. They're killing people. So they said things are good. Okay, well, then let me ask you, if things are good, then why is it the New York Times, they did a poll and 82% of Americans are saying, hey, things suck. Things suck. We're going in the wrong direction. And the families have to cut back on essentials now, on essentials. Remember, under Obama and now under Biden, here's one thing that's causing a lot of inflation right here. This is driving me nuts. On Obama and now Biden, to both of them. They took all the welfare work requirements, they're gone. And if you remember the American Rescue Plan, it was green energy, remember? Green energy. A lot of that plan was welfare. So you can get rental assistance right now if you want. You get food stamps, free health care. You can get right now $300 a week per child. You can get unemployment benefits, all these things. They add up. That's another reason why we have so much inflation. You got all these freeloaders out there not going back to work. Not going back to work. So how do you make money? In the stock market. You say, well, it's going down. But you make more money when the market goes down. We'll explain that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, what, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. It's Steve Celeste here with philsgang.com. Just wanted to tell you how to get engaged with Phil's Gang and how to become part of the Phil's Gang membership, or how to try us for 10 days free. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's www.philsgang.com, and click on Get Started at the top of the website. Click on the big red banner that says Working Investor 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. And hey, while you're at the website, why not stop by our gift shop, see if there's something in there for you or for somebody you know. All right, thanks, and back to you, Phil.
All right, Steve. Listen, it's easy. Go to our site, philsgang.com, and you can join. It's your first 10 days is free, and you get, again, your color-coded chart, which is fantastic. And during that 10 days, you're going to learn how the market works, and you're going to learn how to sell short. So check it out. Go to philsgang.com. It says Get Started. And while you're there, right next to it, it'll say how the Pro 2 color-coded chart works. There's a beautiful video on that. Also, remember, look at we have on YouTube, they call these little shorts. They're about a minute long. Really popular. I'm getting a lot of views on them. So check it out. There's a lot of great information on these shorts about the market, and it's really popular. So Just go ahead, check it out, and you'll enjoy it. And it's very helpful. And go to my Phil's Gang YouTube, and you'll see everything there, and then you'll see where it says shorts. Those are called short segments. The YouTube started. People love them. Check that out. Also, remember, we're going to be going to podcast. Well, we're already in I'm podcasting my radio show right now. You can listen to my podcast on YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook, and I mean we're just going full blast podcasts. So please listen to us on podcast. Easy. YouTube, Rumble, Apple. All right. It's so frustrating when they lie to us and they don't tell us the truth of what's going on with the economy. That really screws you up. And when you're investing in stocks, you can't rely on any information that we're getting from Wall Street, any information we're getting from the fake Business News Network. You can't. Now, when you hear me say, for example, that we made 42% on KBH homes. Yeah, 42%. Now, I don't know if every one of my gang members made 42%, but here's what I do know. Every one of my gang members has been taught, and we spend a lot of time with them, when to execute KBH, when it went from red to green. It's following the money. You don't need to know anything about the internals of the company. You don't need to know who the CEO is. You don't even have to know what they make. It's real simple. And remember what I told you. When they started discount brokerage, everything changed in this industry. The retail customer got screwed when they went to discount brokerage. You paid for it big. People thought, oh, gee, I don't have to pay $200 anymore. I only have to pay $5 for a trade. Yeah, but here's what you didn't know. When you bought a stock before discount brokerage, the broker that you were working with, he actually worked on a commission. That's it. The brokerage house, that's it. Commission, that's it. No more. They buy the stocks first and then mark them up to you. That's insane. You can't buy something retail and try to sell it retail. You won't be in business very long. And that's why one of the reasons 85% of people lose money in the market. So you got to stop doing that. So my members, when they learn how to use that Pro 2 color-coded chart, it works. And KBH, when I say, hey, we got 45%. Again, I'm not saying every member. I don't know if they did what we told them to do. But here's when we gave them the buy. We told them to buy KBH. I think it was around $28, $29. And then we had them take profits at around $40. And every Friday we take profits, by the way. We don't get out of the stock totally, of course not. But we take profits, put them in our pocket, and then as the momentum and volume continues and we keep getting a good green solid signal, we keep adding, put our stops in, and then it stopped at $40. There you go. KBH, 42%. But now, we're not going to run look for another stock to try to get in to go up. That'd be silly because the market's going down, not up. I mean, look at today. The market, the Dow is up over 300 points. Now it's only up 10 points, ready to go negative. And by the way, if you were with us, you would have known that because you would have seen what they did this morning. This morning, they rigged the market to go up. They rigged the market to go up this morning. And then it opened up 300 points. Well, it didn't last because all you had to do is keep watching the yield. As the yield, this morning, what they did early, they pushed the yield down. Starting around 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so the market would go up. And then when the market opened, it was up positive. Didn't last long because all of a sudden now the yield turns around and you watch the bond yield. And all of a sudden the bond yield started to go up. That means that the Fed short-term rate is being pushed up. So that pushes up your yield on your 10-year Treasury, and your stock market gives back all of its gains, and we watched it all day this morning. Once we saw it before the market opened, we saw them playing the game. They're pushing it down. The yield, then it opened up, went up big, 300, and all of a sudden it started. Instead of the yields going up, the yields turned around, started to go down, and then the market gave back all its gains. Because see, the stock market can't sustain any of their gains because you don't have enough investors, I'm talking about institutional investors, to buy your stocks. That's why this market is going to go and break through that October low. There's no question about it. The inflation is not going to stop. The inflation is going to get worse and worse. Because remember what they're doing. This new Green Deal is terrible. And talk about the new Green Deal. Remember, new Green Deal is nothing but inflationary. They're going to keep printing and printing and spending and spending. And did you know, it's interesting, while you're feeling the pain at the pump, you're feeling pain at the grocery store, and everywhere else, the Biden family is becoming incredibly wealthy. Incredibly wealthy. Because what are they doing? Well, let's talk about lithium. Now, you know how the Biden family is involved with China. They're in business with each other. Well, lithium. Lithium is what runs our electric vehicles, our solar panels, all that stuff. Wind turbines, you need all that. You need lithium. Well, who has all the lithium? China. China has all the lithium. They control it all. About 65% of it. So the Biden family has made a deal, as we all know, with China, right? And his brother and the son, they are now the brokers of the lithium out of China to the United States. They're going to make a fortune. In the next 10 years, there's going to be $17 trillion worth of lithium sales from China to the United States. And the Biden family have the rights on that. They're the brokers, for God's sakes. Just put in perspective. China last year used $564 billion of lithium in their own production of solar, wind energy, electric vehicles, and batteries. Why do you think they're such good friends with China? Now they got that locked up. And all the lithium that's going to be sold to this country, they get a piece of it. While you're suffering, going to the supermarket and putting things back on the shelf because you can't pay for it. It's ridiculous.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, for years we've been supporting St. Jude, and we still do. And so that's why every day I try to reach out to you to get you to be a better investor. And God, we have the tool. We have the tool. And you're going to get the best instructions available. I mean, every day we're working with our gang members. They follow us on our own personal portfolios of stocks, so they can see the 6 stocks, and then we tell them, okay, here's what we're going to do with this stock based on the color-coded chart. The color-coded chart is a technology that's wonderful because it follows the money, not the BS. Not the BS. And they keep telling us how great the economy is. Boy, does that get me. Are you kidding me? We have a 1% GDP versus 6.5% inflation. Your wages aren't keeping up. Our Social Security is $1.1 trillion unfunded. Medicare is unfunded by $1.7 trillion. The country loses money every year. We're broke, $1.2 trillion. Our country has a negative net worth of $21 trillion. They're telling us how great the economy is. And here's the worst thing. You got the Biden family over there partnering with China, which they did with oil and everything else. We know what's going on. And now they made sure prematurely to cut our oil exploration in this country by 72%. They cut it 15, 20 years too early. We can't be dependent on electric cars and solar panels and all that crap. It's too early. But they didn't care. Why? Because they wanted to make money now. Pretty nice to have all the rights of the lithium locked in. As I said, putting in perspective, China alone used $564 billion of lithium last year for their electric cars and so forth. So they force us into this electric car, into all this stuff, and by cutting by cutting our exploration. And that's why your inflation has gone to the roof. That's why the dollars in your pocket are getting destroyed. And that means your wages are getting destroyed. All so they can get richer. That is pathetic. Now they say, oh, this is all the brother. This is just the brother. Oh, give me a break. Just the brother. Come on. They're partners with China. This is nuts. By destroying 72% of our oil production, we are suffering with a 40-year high inflation. So you shouldn't be suffering in the stock market. There's no need to. We reach out and help you. You reach back, help St. Jude. I think that's a pretty good deal. Look, you join the gang. For 10 days, you get the color-coded chart free, and you get the education free. If you stay with us, it's only $59.95 a month. $59.95 a month. That's for the color-coded chart and for all the education, everyday education. A month. That's it. At the end of each month, if you don't want to stay with us, don't. Or if you just want the color-coded chart, fine. Just buy the color-coded chart without the education if you want. But it's a tool. I'm telling you, it's a tool that's going to work for you. And Steve, who is the head of our education department, nobody does a better job than teaching you how to use it. And your kids should learn how to use it. So you get them investing early. Get them investing correctly. Make sure they're not listening to the fake business news network. Pack of liars. I mean, my God. Debt in the fourth quarter alone went $394 billion. It tells us how great the economy is. Credit cards hitting an all-time high, $1 trillion. People are pulling all their money out using their credit cards to survive. Student loans, $1.8 trillion. Auto loans, $1.5 trillion. People are pulling equity out of their 401k, out of their home. People are behind on utility bills, and it tells us how great things are. The only place you could have great things is in the stock market. I'm telling you. And we have some great opportunities coming. When you start seeing the cues, I went over all this with my gang members this morning. If you take a look at the cues, all you got to do is watch. If the cues, and it may take a week or two, if the cues start breaking, if the cues break below, let's say 284, even 284, even if, let's say 284, you're going to see this market go straight down like a flying crowbar. But nobody's going to tell you the truth. What they're doing now, every morning, the plunger team is in there playing games right before the market opens. They're pushing the yields down. So they can get the market to go up. So when you wake up in the morning, you look, oh, look at this. Pre-market, we're up 125 points, pre-market. Then what happened today? All of a sudden you keep watching the yields. Now the yields start reversing. The yield starts going up. Stock market goes from 300 some odd points down to 54 points. This is what you're going to learn. And then you're going to look, the color-coded chart is a beautiful thing. Like the Qs right now, just turning red. That's giving us a heads up that there's more sellers now than buyers, just starting. And we'll show you where to execute. So easy to do. But you got to stop listening to all this nonsense that's going on. I mean, the stuff that's coming out from the White House is just totally insane. So the problem we're having is this. The country has too much debt. And when the country has all this kind of debt, remember, we're spending more than we take in. And we spend more than we take in, we got to go to China and beg them. That's called a deficit. I mean, have you seen? We're sending to China just $153 billion worth of goods. That's it. But we're importing from them $536 billion. And now you got the Biden family in bed with China, partnering on everything. And now this lithium. See, the administration's not thinking, what's best for you? What's best for you? It's awful. Terrible. Unbelievable. And we also have, we got a Morse code coming in. Hold on. We got Jean-Pierre, Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay. Got a message for me. All right. Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll play it. So I have to make sure they're okay before I play them. She Morse codes them over to me. Just look at her eyelids going up and down. That's what she's doing. She's letting me know what she's going to say. We'll let this one go through.
We got the economy back up and running. Look, when you think about the economy, what the president has done is transform the way we think about it.
Yeah, the way we think about it, all right, the economy. Yeah, cooking oil up 23%, still up 23%. Gasoline still up 45%. Eggs up 222%, still up 222%, or 70% rather. You have milk up 21%. I'm talking about this today. And all this inflation, 24-year high. How we think about it? Let's see, 24-year high inflation. Are you kidding me? That means our economic growth has stalled. We can't grow our economy. We can't, and here's the other thing, wages aren't going to rise anymore. In fact, you're going to get laid off. Why? Because anytime you have earnings drop 5%, a 20-year historical low, they lay you off. And it goes from full-time to part-time to the poorhouse. It's unbelievable. No one's looking out for you. No one's looking out for you. So look, I'm begging you. All you have to do, please, is just give yourself a chance. You don't have to sit there in your 401k losing money. You don't have to. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where it says get started. And it's free for 10 days. Then after that, it's only $59.95, and you get the chart, the color-coded chart. If you want just a color-coded chart, that's fine. $29.95. That's all I have to say. For today. See you next time.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.